Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year. It is January 2nd, 2017 and I cannot believe it is 2017, you guys. It's insane. I can peacefully say 2016 is kind of tucked under the rug and not to be spoken of, but it's a new year and I cannot wait. And this year it's going to be about me. Make 2017 about you. Make things happen, make your dreams come true, get one step closer to your goal, because that's what I'm going to do, and I have the mindset already. I'm not going to do the typical resolution of, I'm going to lose weight, because it's not going to happen. I like food, so that's not even practical in my book, in my head, so why not kind of do something that's going to benefit me? And why not do it with what I love? I love being on here. I love making videos. I love being surrounded by makeup. I love putting makeup on my face. So therefore, I'm going to make my dreams come true this year. And I see it. And I cannot wait to see what it brings for you guys as well. And I can't wait to see my channel expand. And I love it. I'm so excited. I'm like losing words because that's how excited I am. That's how motivated I am. And if no one's motivating you, I'm motivating you guys. Get up off your booties and do what you gotta do. Just do what you gotta do. Be with people you love. Start loving people more. Get off your phones and just be with people. Read a book. I started a devotional this morning. Every morning I'm dedicating an hour to God. He's the reason I'm here, you guys. And, you know, do something. Make something, be something. Anyway, before I continue to ramble, I always ramble. This is a chit-chat video, therefore there will be more rambling. So for this look, I went ahead and got the Too Faced Peanut Butter Palette. You guys, Too Faced is my favorite brand of all times. I live, breathe, sneeze, die for this palette. I've been looking all over it for it, and it was always out of stock. I didn't get it the first day it came out. Then I went to Ulta and boom, it was there. You know it was in my cart. You know I handed them my money, and that's it. Now, a lot of these products in front of me that I'm using throughout the video are a lot of Too Faced products. I love Too Faced Cosmetics. They are my all-time favorite brand, so therefore I will use a lot of their products. I did get a bunch of Sephora gift cards for Christmas, and I will definitely be in stores getting new products to try out for you guys, some first impressions, just adding new things to my channel so that way it's not so repetitive of I'm using this and I'm using that, and you know, you kind of see it all the time. So leave me comments down below of what you guys would like to see, and without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started and jump into the video. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do before I start my eyes, I haven't primed them yet. I thought I'd prime them on here on camera for you, but I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my face real quick. I usually do it off camera, but I just washed my face real quick with my skincare stuff. So now I'm going to go ahead and moisturize with the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion. Looks like this. And I want to go ahead and put this on first, just so that way when I get to the face in a little while, the moisturizer will already be all soaked in to my skin. So I'm going to go ahead and put this all over my skin. This moisturizer is really good for somebody who has dry to normal skin. So first I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes. I'm going to go ahead and take the MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I really love this stuff to prime my eyes. I don't usually show what I prime my eyes with on camera. Yeah, it's a little nasty. Don't worry, I have a backup, but so I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyes with this. I really like this primer just because it cancels out all of the veins on my eyelids, which I definitely appreciate. So I go ahead and take a brush. Make sure you close it because it is a thicker consistency. It does tend to dry out more than other eye primers. So now I'm going to go ahead and just blend this all over my eyelids, taking it up to the brow bone as well. And it's 2017 already, you guys. Like, but I'm so glad 2016 is over with. I'm just really glad about that. So I'm only going to be using one palette for this look today, which is the Too Faced Peanut Butter Palette, and it looks like this. I picked this up over the holidays, and I can't wait to dig into it. I now have all of the Too Faced Cosmetics like food palettes. I have the peach one, both of the chocolate bars, this one, the macaroon one, the bonbon one. I am obsessed with Too Faced Cosmetics, you guys. It's just one of my favorite brands. It's one of the first palette that I ever picked up when I started doing makeup was a Too Faced palette. So the first shade I'm going to go ahead and take is Peanut Butter, and I'm going to go ahead and use that as my transition color, taking my Morphe M209 blending brush. Nothing has changed. I still love this brush so much. So I'm going to go ahead and rub it, drag it in the crease using windshield wiper motions, focusing most of the color on the outer corner and then slightly dragging it inwards. Just so that way later on when we use darker shades, it'll just be a lot easier to blend out like usual. For this year, for 2017, I'm going to do like a lot more backgrounds and just focus, like I said, a lot more on my channel and plan videos out. I know sometimes in my videos I say, I don't really know what I'm going to go for. No, I bought myself a journal and I'm going to plan out every video. I planned out this one, so I'm off to a good start so far. Then with a fluffy blending brush, I'm going to go ahead and take this one from Sephora. I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Nuts About You and deepen up the crease even more. This palette is so cute. This palette was super hard to find and it was like never in stock. Oh my gosh, such a pretty shade. It was never in stock, and then I happened to go to Ulta the other day and it was there, and I thought, yes, now my Too Faced collection is complete. I'm obsessed with Too Faced. Like, I have the little funfetti box behind me. Ugh, you guys, I'm obsessed. Their packaging is just so cute, and like the quality is good. It's not super expensive, but you know, it's affordable, I think. And this year, I promise to use different products. I always use the same products, and I got a bunch of Sephora gift cards and Ulta gift cards. So you will definitely see new makeup up here on this channel because I just feel super bad being super repetitive, but makeup's expensive. And then for my lid shade, I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Bananas. Right here, I don't know if it's coming off on camera, but it's a champagne goldy glittery color. And I'm going to go ahead and take my Morphe 224 packer on the lid brush and pack this on the lid. I am living for this shadow, you guys. For this palette, this is going to be my go-to palette for a while. I can feel it. Just going to continue to pack this on my lid. I feel like I'm all over the place. This jacket is like choking me. Okay. And I have like a little mirror here now, so I'm not fussing with that little one, but it's not really working out. Please, you guys, leave me comments down below of what you guys want me to, what you guys want to see, what you guys want me to do. If you want an eyebrow tutorial, definitely this year or coming very soon, I'm going to have a highlighting and contour video. I know I said I wanted to do that. I just never got around to doing that. But that video is definitely coming soon because I had a couple of requests on that. Then I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Extra Creamy again and highlight my brow bone with it to lift it up a little bit. And I did do my brows off camera. I always do my brows off camera because my eyebrows take me the longest to do. I'm not really digging my eyebrows today just because I ran out of the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. And I went to pick up a new one when I picked up this palette. And when I got home, I realized I was on the phone when I was making my purchase. I know that's like so rude and I felt so bad at the cash register, but anyway, that has nothing to do with anything. Well, I guess it does. When I bought the eyebrow pencil, I bought the wrong one. I bought the Goof Proof pencil by Benefit, so when I got home I opened it. I was like, why is this thing like different? So when I tried to do it on my eyebrows today, I didn't like it. I would have returned it or exchanged it, except I threw my receipt away because I figured I'm keeping both of these products. I don't need it. And here I am, hating my eyebrows. Just going to blend that out. I'm living for the shadow, you guys. Like, yes! Okay. Now, I'm going to actually do my winged liner and my eyelashes off camera. I'll be right back to finish off the face just because it's going to take me forever. We're going to sit here for like an hour, me doing my eyeliner and my false lashes. But for my eyeliner, I'm going to go ahead and use the Tarte Clay Paint Liner and then the Huda Beauty Scarlett Lashes. Everything you need to know will be listed down at the bottom bar as always, so I will be right back. Later and the lashes are on, and I told myself when I started doing my wing liner, I said make it, you know, not so bold and crazy, and here we are. Whatever, I'm not mad about it. But so like I said, I do have a lot of Too Faced products in front of me. It wasn't like I didn't plan on it, it just kind of happened. Like I said, I love Too Faced, so I'm sorry if you don't have some of these products, or use what you have. In all honesty, just use what you have and it'll come out fine. So like I said, I already moisturized my face. You guys saw me do that in the beginning with the Clinique Dramatically Different moisturizer, and now I'm going to go ahead and prime my face for foundation, and I'm going to go ahead and take the Becca Backlight priming filter. I am using a new primer right now that I'm kind of seeing how it goes. I don't really like how my skin reacted to it, really. It kind of left me a little bumpy and whatnot, so I'm going back to the Becca Backlight priming filter for now. And like I said, you guys, it is super hydrating. I highly recommend it if you have dry skin, even normal skin. And the smell, you guys, oh my gosh. So I'm going to go ahead and rub this all over my face. And right now, I'm really nervous to put foundation on because I feel like I'm going to get it all over my jacket. Okay. So, for foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take the Too Faced Born This Way foundation in the shade Vanilla. I absolutely love this foundation. It is the first foundation I ever picked up from Sephora. Actually, just the very first foundation I ever used in general. I really love it. You don't need much. The way that I like to apply it is kind of, I don't like putting it in the back of my hand because then I forget that I put foundation on the back of my hand and stuff just gets super messy. So I actually put like some on my finger and then just sort of spread it out as if I were to put it on the back of my hand. I would do this anyway and just dot it all over my face, so I thought, why not, and just do it this way. I really love this foundation. It is really good for all skin types. I don't think it is better for one skin type than the other. Can I not talk? LOL. I really like that it has a yellow undertone to it. You don't need this much. I just really like full coverage. It is a medium to a full coverage foundation. No, this video is not sponsored by Too Faced. I just really, really love them. And as you guys had seen in previous videos, I did apply my foundation with a brush. But I used the Marc Jacobs one, and that one is a thicker consistency, and this one isn't as thick, so I like to use my damp beauty blender, and it's not as damp as I would like it anymore, because I tell you, that wing liner and the lashes took me forever, you guys. Literally forever. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this all out with my damp beauty blender. And it smells like coconut too, which I'm not mad about. Blend this. What was that noise? Blend this all out. Make sure you get your neck, please, because just please get your neck. Oh, I'm really scared. I don't want to get it on my jacket. That's it for the neck for now. We'll go ahead and go with powder after. And you can also see I didn't apply anything underneath of my eyes because that's when I like to apply my concealer. I don't apply foundation underneath there just because it gets super cakey. Or that's when it can tend to get super cakey if you put your foundation and then your concealer and then your powder and then you're kind of like, what's wrong with my under eyes? I'm going to go ahead and use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Fair Light. No, just Fair. And then for the foundation, if you're wondering, I'm in the shade Vanilla. Now I'm going to apply this all over my eyes. This reminds me of a lighter version of, and it smells like coconuts too, a lighter version of the Maybelline Studio, what is it called? The Maybelline concealer, this whatever, I don't remember. I have to look in my drawer for it, but this is Fair, like this is the lightest one that they have, and I like this concealer. I don't want to say I love it. Like I love it, but I just wish it was brighter. It does have a pinky undertone to it, which, I mean, it'll cancel out my dark circles and everything. It's just, I prefer, if it's going to be fair, for it to be like almost white in a sense. And I am applying a lot. Again, it's not going to get cakey. It is just a very, very thin consistency and light coverage. Like, this is nothing, I promise you. I'm not I got hair. My hair is all in my face. I promise you, I'm not going super ham on it. It's just, this is a super lightweight concealer. And I like my full coverage. Oh, I thought it was going to fall. And again, blend it out with my damp beauty blender. I mean, it gets the job done. It does highlight the parts of my face that I do want it to highlight, as you can see. I just really wish it didn't have a pinky undertone to it, just because I know you can't see that it's pink, but I can see that it's pink, and it bothers me. But because it's such a good concealer, I'm not mad about it. And look how just easily it blends out. Now to set that concealer and then the rest of my T-zone, I'm going to go ahead and take the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. I talked about this in a favorites video, I believe. And I'm still loving it. I'm not I love it, but I don't know if I like it as much as the RCMA No Color Powder. Just tapping out any creasing that had formed. I'm sorry for the faces, I have to. I don't want to crease. And then while I'm here, I will set my T-zone. Putting a heavy amount and baking. I will cover baking in my highlight and contour video. And you guys should know by now I don't really like to set my face using translucent powder just because, like I said, I like that extra coverage. And I feel like I'm looking very pale. So I'm going to go ahead and go in with my MAC Studio Fix powder in C3 and with my Real Techniques puffy little powder brush. Just going to tap in all of the parts that I didn't apply translucent powder, so which would be my cheeks. I still put it on my chin, even though I did put translucent powder. And I will drag it down the neck to set the liquid that we did put. And the reason you always want to set your liquids and set your foundation, just because it will crease throughout the day and it will move and get on, you know, your clothes and things like that. And not only that, if I don't set my foundation, then when I go in with my powdered bronzer, it'll look very splotchy, and I don't want that. Once I kind of tapped it all in, I will go ahead and do swirling motions and kind of dust away any of the powder, just so that way it doesn't look cakey. Okay. Now I'm going to contour my face to get rid of this double chin, whatnot going on. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm going to go ahead and take this shade Fawn right here, and I'm going to carve out my cheekbones before I add bronzer. And like I said, I will go ahead. Thought I heard somebody open the door. I will go into detail of how far to stop and how much to apply and where to apply in my highlighting and contour video. I only apply this cool tone shade on my cheekbones and then on my jawline. I don't apply it on my forehead just because I feel like I look super muddy when I apply it everywhere else. And I do apply it on my nose, but I will do that after. Now for the bronzer, I'm going to go ahead and take the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer in the shade Medium Deep with my Benefit Hoola bronzer brush to warm up my face. Like, look how much, look how chiseled my cheekbones look. Just from contouring, you guys. And then this is when I apply the bronzer to my forehead, just because it's more warm toned and then cool toned. Like I said, I don't want it to look muddy. And I do apply it to the jawline as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and go back in to the translucent powder, the Laura Mercier, and then just clean up my contour a bit because it is kind of looking a little crazy and I want it to look sharp. So I'm going to go ahead and bake underneath my contour just while I finish off the rest of my face. Now what I like to do is go back in with my MAC Studio Fix powder and then this little brush from Kat Von D and kind of dip into it and then dust away lightly the translucent powder underneath my eyes. Just because, just in case when I wipe or swipe, I take away any coverage. And in case it looks too white, and then I just kind of blend into my bronzer. Go my nose. Then for blush, really quick, I'm going to go ahead and take the Too Faced Sweetheart blush in the shade Candy Glow. Looks like this. Just putting this on the apples of my cheeks and then blending it out into the bronzer. Making this cute little smirk face. Now to finish off the rest of the eyes, I'm going to go ahead and take the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon in the number 42 Black, my favorite gel liner. I just feel like it stays on the waterline. I don't really know if I'm going to be repurchasing like another sort of eyeliner besides this one, just because I really like it and it stays on my waterline. What is your favorite present that you got for Christmas? I want to know. My favorite present would have to be all of my Sephora gift cards. Like those. Shout out to the people who gave me those because I love you all. So for my bottom lash line, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade Jelly right here. That is the only thing I'm going to go ahead and put on my lower lash line. And I'm just going to take an IT Cosmetics pencil brush for that. Let's see how this works out. You kind of have to bring it down low for it to show up. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I'm in love with this palette. If you guys can get your hands on this palette, I highly recommend it. It is super pretty. Sorry, I couldn't talk. It is super pretty and just super blendable. I think it's affordable. It's $36. I just look like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich right now. I'm not mad about it. Now, was going to highlight, you guys. Did you guys think I wasn't going to highlight? I'm going to go ahead and take the Anastasia Glow Kit in the shade Sun Dipped, taking the shade Summer right here. You guys know the drill. Where's my highlighting brush? And then I'm going to go ahead and use the Morphe M532 brush for that. And I want it to be a little more intense than usual, so I'm going to go ahead and spray it with a little MAC Fix Plus. Yes, girl! I'm sorry. I'm going to go ahead and take the Too Faced Melted Liquid Lipstick in the shade Chihuahua. And then I'm going to go ahead and line my lips with Kylie Cosmetics Posie K, just because I feel like it matches really, really good. And that, guys, completes this look. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you guys had an amazing New Year's, and I can't wait to see what this year brings for all of us. We did hit 100 subscribers. Well, now over 100 subscribers, and again, just a big thank you. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.